Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How is everybody doing today? In this slightly cloudy day in Oregon, with the pooch over there snoozing, all tuckered out. Brought about a half a pound in to my truck after the beach last night. Got to get the shop back out. About to do that here in a second, actually. But anyway, I got the Facebook page up, right? So I got the Facebook alive and kicking. People are sending their requests in. I'm accepting. Getting that going, right? All right, so I got a message actually from Mark Kidd. Sent me a message. He's going to be getting into the trucking industry, so good decision. But he asked me if I would do a video on the Qualcomm. So I got time. I've been sitting here for a minute waiting to be called in, and probably going to be sitting here for another minute or two also. So hell, I'm going to do a quick little video on the Qualcomm. We do use Qualcomm at May Trucking. Some use Zonar, I think it's called. Some have other systems, whatever. We use the Qualcomm. I've got the 110 series. It's thick. Never mind. I gotta resist those jokes. Is a Qualcomm, right? The last one, in my other truck was the 100 series, and that was like twice as big as this thing, and it had a keypad down here. The thing can double as a weapon if you were being attacked by, like maybe a woolly mammoth. You can start swinging that thing over your head and take down a freaking woolly mammoth with it. Not even kidding. Thing is huge. Anyway, I got tape over this part because that's where my name's going to pop up when I hit hours of service. Keep that on the DL. Underneath there, probably can't quite see it, but that's messages. All right. So Qualcomm, you got messages. First thing, if you got it,
home messaging.
If you're disoriented, you hit the home button. You go home, it brings you to this page. Behind that, my pink, that's right, pink little tape. I got messages. So these are all the messages you're gonna get. You're gonna get everything through this Qualcomm. You're gonna get your dispatch info. You're going to get your pre-plan, then you're going to confirm that, and then they're going to send you the actual dispatch to lock you into that load. You'll get directions. You can send an offer direction requests, and then they'll send it through here. You'll get, literally everything. Everything's going to come through. Safety messages will come through, down towards the bottom. As I delete things that I don't need after a while, all my dispatch earnings stack up if I want to review those. Everything. So you got your inbox. Behind there is the outbox, and then there's also compose. And this is where you're going to send all your macros. A macro is just a message. Macro 1 is your stop arrival notification. Macro 2 is your stop departure notification. So on and so forth. Really simple stuff. When you arrive, like I arrived here. So I'm here at the shipper, waiting to be loaded. The first thing I do when I get here is I send my arrived shipper message. And then, I wait. I do what I need to do. And then I just wait until they call me to go get loaded. Once I do that, then I'll send a loaded call, which is just putting in your BOL number, your seal number, the weight on the BOL. It runs down some questions. You fill that out and send it in. Live load call, you call in over the phone after your loaded call. And then once you finally are loaded, you got your bills in hand, you've done everything that you need to do, then you're sending your depart shipper, to let them know that you are now leaving and you're on your way down to where you need to drop that load off. And there's other messages. I'm just trying to give you a quick rundown on what you're doing here. A lot of these we don't use. Some of them you do. You can send in, like I said, direction requests. That's a macro 10. I think OTR is 6, right? Yeah, OTR is a macro 6. That's if you have a breakdown or, tractor or trailer problems. You'll send that in. OTR will let you know what to do. Down here, 50 and 51 are what you send in daily on your post trips. Right? You do your pre-trip and your post-trip, and then at the end of the night, I do anyway. I send it at the end of the night is my post trips, making sure that nothing happened while you're driving. Nothing, Oh, look at that! I missed it. There's a little crow. Let me see if he starts it. Oh, that's baby crow. That's why. That must be mama crow. I thought that baby was attacking mama. Anyway, sorry. Oh, look at the flowers. No, just kidding. So you send in your inspection reports, anything that needs to be addressed, you put that in there. Yada, yada, yada. Nothing below that we need. Let's see, what else? You also have your free form, and this is all touch screen, unlike the 100, which is all analog buttons. Touch screen, you put in your message to your DM, or, the free form is going to send it like anybody will get it. There's a specific text message in there if you want to send something directly to your DM. I always use the free form. I don't care who sees my messages. There's nothing, it ain't a secret. So, free form, send your messages in. You'll use that to send in your engine hours, your idle time and engine hours. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, so that's messages. All right.
Home. Messaging.
And what else do we have? Over here, you got performance monitoring. That's going to give you your engine
messaging.
time and your over idle.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
This is your hours of service right here. This is where you log. This is your electronic logs right here under hours of service. My status, I'm in the sleeper. I've been in the sleeper for 1 hour and 48 minutes waiting to be called to be loaded. And like I said, I'll probably be here close to another hour, I'd imagine, because that guy just took off. That's before me, so probably another 30 or 45 minutes anyway. You change your duty status by doing this. Either you're off duty, you're sleeper, you're driving, or you're on duty. And none of that's changing because I'm not hitting the OK button. Okay. Your summary, it's going to give you all your clocks, your 8, 11, 14, and 70-hour clocks, what's remaining on each of those. In 6 minutes, I'm going to be equal level with my 11-hour clock. I'm not going to get into the hours thing. I've already done a video on that. If you want to know what, if you haven't watched it and you need info on it, watch my video. It's called Hours of Service and Understanding Your Clocks. It'll give you a rundown on that. But if you've already watched it, I'm getting down to the wire. I'm going to lose drive time today, because I've been sitting here long enough to where now they're going to start eating into my 11-hour clock, and that's going to reduce drive time. Let's see, what else? We got a graph on here that's going to show you, that's basically on your paper logs. When you're in school, you're doing your paper logs. This is your paper log on a computer. Your day log is going to take that paper log, and it's going to show you every little duty status change that you had, how long you were on that duty status, where you were at, etc. Your 8-day log is just going to give you a rundown on every day, how many miles you drove, how long you were driving and on duty, yada yada yada. Let's see, we've got, let me go down here. Your recaps, if you scroll down to the bottom of your 8-day log, so back on the 12th, Actually, I've got another day to do. This will tell you right here. Hours to be gained tonight at midnight, 0. Hours to be gained in 2 days, and this is your recap. So this is what I'll start recapping. So in 2 days, I'll recap 11 hours and 42 minutes. Now, if you look at this, that's going to match up. So that's why tonight I won't recap anything, because this was still part of home time. Doesn't seem like, I thought it seemed like it was longer than that ago. But I guess this was just when I was getting back off home time. And then so I'll recap an hour, 11 hours and 42 minutes in 2 days, 9.5, 7, blah blah blah. All right.
Home.
That's about
Messaging.
it. That is the rundown on the Qualcomm. Boys and girls, if you got any questions, comments, suggestions, put it out there. I'll get back to you. Any video ideas, let me know. Subscribe if you're not subscribing already. Like it if you like it. If you don't, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, what else we got? I got Facebook up. Facebook is just started. People are flocking to it. People jump on while there's still time. No, just playing. There's always room. But yeah, the Facebook thing is, it's 2 words, right? They wouldn't let me do Redhead Trucker. Apparently they don't think that's a real name. I don't know why. So what I did fool the system into thinking was okay was 2 words, right? The red head. So 1 word, the red, but it's capital THE, capital RED, the red, and then head is my is my last name. The red head. Okay, capital THE, capital RED, space head, HEAD. And that's about it. Send those invites if you want to get on Facebook. You can send messages every once in a while when I got downtime like this. I can get the messages, direct chat, whatnot, through Messenger or whatever they're using now. And that's about it. That's about it. So everybody enjoy your day. I think I might make a sandwich because it's about lunchtime. Get yourself a little watch my butt device. It's called a dash cam. Pretty cheap. Yeah, about it. I'm gonna catch up with you guys later. Redhead Trucker. Later.